So, have you heard about the latest warnings about vaping?
No,
You haven't?
I have
Okay.
not.
So, did you know that 5 people are dying of lung disease due to vaping right now?
I didn't.
Okay. So, medical experts and federal health officials warn the public about the dangers of vaping and discourage using the devices as the number of people with a severe lung illness linked to vaping more than doubled to 450 possible cases in 33 states, in which 5 have died from due to vaping. How do you feel about this latest info?
That's too bad. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you know anyone who does vape? And knowing this latest information about the risk of vaping, would you tell them about it?
Yes, and I am pretty sure they're aware, but I probably mentioned something.
Okay, so have you heard about the latest warnings about vaping?
Yes.
Okay. So, medical experts and federal health officials warn the public about the dangers of vaping, and they discourage using the devices as the number of people with severe lung disease linked to vaping more than doubled to 450 possible causes in 33 states, in which 5 have died. Does it make you second guess yourself about the use of vaping? I know you said you vape.
Yeah, I vape THC.
Okay. So, do you know anyone who does vape? And knowing this latest information about the risks, like, would you tell them about it? Or would you be concerned?
Not really. It's a very small percentage of people who actually vape. I think it's very particular chemicals. It's usually the lower end stuff, from what I understand, that they're putting really nasty stuff in there.
Okay,
So most everybody I know is vaping better quality stuff that shouldn't be an issue, or at least not as much of an issue.
So, do you think vaping like THC is a lot better than?
If you're careful, you have to be very careful, because I have ran across brands that were knockoffs, cheaper, lesser, than they put in who knows what, like cutting agents.
So, have you heard about the latest warnings about vaping?
No, not really. I don't vape, so I'm not too informed about everything regarding it. So.
Okay. So, did you know? So, apparently, you didn't know that 5 people are dying from lung disease due to vaping.
I haven't heard about that.
Okay, so basically, there's like 450 possible cases in 33 states, in which 5 have died due to vaping. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I've definitely heard about like all the chemicals involved, like that are in like vapes and stuff, and I've heard before about like how dangerous it is. I knew about like that there was like a risk to it. I don't know what. I mean, it's addictive and stuff. I don't personally know what I don't know what to think or what I could like do or anything about like people who do like vape. So.
Okay. And do you know anyone who vapes? And like, if you do, like, knowing this news information about the people dying and like having lung disease, would you think it's important to let them know this information?
I mean, I don't personally know anyone who vapes. But yeah, I think it's definitely important that people are aware. I mean, it's really like terrible that. I mean, there are already people dying because I feel like vaping hasn't been around for like too long. So yeah, I definitely think people should definitely be aware of this.
Okay, so have you heard the latest warnings about vaping?
Yes.
Okay. So you know that 5 people are dying due to lung disease, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure the exact reason, but I know it's related to vaping.
So, do you know of anyone who does vape, and knowing this latest information about the risk of vaping, would you tell them about it?
Yeah, one of my best friends does vape instead of smoke, and I have talked about it with him, but he's more, he doesn't smoke like the weed cartridges on vape, he only puts like the nicotine part, and I know that the weed is the one that is like been killing people, at least what I've heard and stuff.
So the THC versus the nicotine.
Correct. Yeah, the THC to me is the more deadly one, because like people like try and put more like other things in there just to like make it better per se. But
do you personally vape?
No, I'm kind of against vaping just because like the more like the studies like cigarettes. I know it's bad, but we know like the risks more. Whereas like with vape, I think particles are a lot smaller and everything, so I think it gets inhaled and doesn't like leave your system as easy. So that's just mine. Yeah.
So have you heard about the latest warnings about vaping?
Yeah.
Okay. What have you heard exactly?
There have been reports of like popcorn lung, formaldehyde, giving people lung diseases.
Yeah, so there's actually like 5 people dying of lung disease due to vaping, I guess, similar to what you've heard about. Does all this information like in any way make you second guess yourself about vaping?
Not really. I used to smoke a pack a day, so
Okay, so
I've heard of that.
a pack of cigarettes versus like smoking, like vaping, is better, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, do you know anyone else that vapes? Like, do they know this information, or do you think it's important to let them know?
They know it, but I mean they're also former smokers, so
Okay.
the
So
whole trade-offs are really worth it as far as we're
Right.
concerned.
So have you heard about the latest warnings about vaping?
I just heard it this morning, yes.
Okay. So, what did you hear exactly?
That it's causing respiratory illnesses and even causes of death.
Yeah, so there's been like 5 people lately that have been dying due to lung disease from vaping. Do you know of anyone who does vape, and like knowing this information, would you think it's necessary to let them know and tell them about it? Or?
Yeah, I would definitely, because I mean I don't smoke or anything like that, but I mean any type of inhaling just doesn't seem that it's right. So I would definitely let them know after today, because this is when today I heard it. Yeah.
Okay, so have you heard about the latest warnings about vaping?
Yes.
All right. So how do you feel about it? Because I know that there's like 5 people that have died due to lung disease from vaping.
Right. A lot of it I think comes from like not knowing the products themselves. So like we've been vaping for a long time. I think probably like a good 7 years. And I used to smoke cigarettes before, so I came off of cigarettes and started vaping. And like a lot of the things is like about product knowledge. So like with my mods, like I make sure that I clean out the coils and make sure that I have a filter that purifies whatever I'm inhaling. And then it also has to do a lot with like the nicotine level. So like if it's a 3, a 6, a 9, or a 12, so I'm on a 6 currently.
So that's
And
the
then,
nicotine level.
yeah, that's the nicotine level. And then like it's not a use of all day.
Right.
It's just kind of like at different times of the day.
And then also you need to know what's in the juices that you put into them. I have this one, and then each juice bottle you get has like the list of ingredients of what's in it.
So it really depends on the brand.
Yeah,
Right.
and you have to buy a good brand. You can't just buy a cheap brand or something that's affordable, because those are the ones that have like bad stuff in them. And I've been reading the news reports, and they've all been saying about like these chemicals that they've been putting in them that not all vape juices have. So I feel like those ones are the harmful ones. So those ones are the ones that are like poisonous and stuff, and those are the ones that have been affecting those people that
Like the non-regulated brands
Yeah.
versus like a regulated brand based on someone that knows what they're doing. So like we're experienced, so we have like good brands.
Okay. And what's an example of a good brand? Because I don't know.
Something that you buy that has a lot of labels on it that tells you exactly what the product contains.
has warning signs on
Has
it.
warning
as well.
signs. It's gonna tell you like the nicotine level that you're gonna be using the products with, and then also just I would just mainly focus on the label itself. Make sure that it's a known brand, not something just off of the counter built from someone else. Yeah.
And do you guys have like a particular flavor, or do you?
The flavor is just kind of preference. So like my preference would be like a grape flavor with mint and
Watermelon.
yeah.
So
like
it's
watermelon
comparable to like hookah, maybe a little bit?
Well, the hookah you're still going back on tobacco.
Oh,
So then that would be more
Stronger.
smoking cigarettes. Yeah, and like when you hit a hookah, I think it's like 12 hits of a cigarette to 1 hit of a hookah. Yeah.
So, I know that you guys said you're experienced in vaping, but like hearing the latest news about the people that have died, does that second guess yourselves? Like, do you second guess yourselves about vaping at all?
No.
Not at all.
We've
Because
done like
we're educated
research,
on it,
mhm.
you know. So like if you're educated on something that you like to do, Like obviously you're gonna spend your money on something that's not harmful. Well, it's harmful, but not as dangerous as those other things.
Right.